Dining etiquette is more than just table manners. Whether you're having lunch with your prospective employer or having dinner with your business client, your manner will speak volume about you, and it will help you to create a long-lasting impression. Manners are just a set of guidelines which you can use for both formal and informal setting. It will help you to create a favorable impression about your character. So that is why sometimes your manners are visual signals which will help you to create and show your manners to a professional organization, and it will help you to create your professional growth. Hi, I am Bonishika Shah, Assistant Professor in Inspiria Knowledge Campus in Hospitality Department. Today, I'll be discussing about dining etiquettes. Tip number 1. Whenever you are there in a formal or informal dining setup, never keep your phone, your sunglasses, your bag, your personal belongings on the table. Tip number 2. Whenever you are sitting, have proper posture. Never keep your elbows on the table or do not lean forward on the table. Tip number 3. Whenever there are a lot of utensils or cutlery placed on a table and you are confused which one to use, there is a very simple way or a very simple guideline which you can follow, which is always start from outside and then make your way inside. For example, if 2 fork has been placed on the table, this is important that you should start always from the outside fork and then you can use the inside one. Tip number 4. Whenever you are eating, never open your mouth and chew. Always close your mouth and then only chew. Tip number 5. Always cut small pieces of your meal and then you put it in your mouth. Do not cut large chunks of meat or any kind of food which is there in your plate. Tip number 6. It is important that whenever you are leaving your table, you put the napkin on left side of your plate or keep the napkin on your chair. It will give the waiter that signal that you are going to come back. Tip number 7. Always pass the food from right hand side. Never pass the food from left hand side. Tip number 8. Whenever you are passing the salt and pepper, always pass the salt and pepper together and one in each hand. That is very much important. Tip number 9. Never cross your legs. If you want, you can cross your ankles. Actually, if you cross your legs, it will show negativity and that your casualness. Tip number 10. Whenever you are talking, never talk with your utensils in your hand. And whenever you are holding your utensils or your cutleries, never hold them in your fist. Always try to hold the tip of the cutleries. Tip number 11. It is important that you finish off your food, but do not completely clean your plate. Leave little bit food behind. Actually, it will show your politeness. Tip number 12. Once you are done with your meal, keep your fork and knife diagonally or side by side like 10 o'clock and 4 o'clock face. It will signify that you are done with your meal and it will help your waiter to identify that you are done. These are some useful tips which you can use in your professional and personal life as well.